What if the new quantum financial system isn't being announced? Rather, it's being rolled out right in front of us, bit by bit, quietly. In this video, we're going to talk about the recent launch of SpaceX, the 119 satellites launched into orbit, what were on those satellites. I'll give you a hint, the Internet of Things. We also have Evernorth XRP speaking about the Clarity Act, how they think it is coming up. It will be signed here soon. That is their opinion. We're going to talk about that. Then lastly, we're going to wrap it up talking about the Bretton Woods Committee in April, Washington, D.C. Christina Lagarde, the central bank of EU, is going to be in this meeting. This is a massive move, and it's interesting that we're seeing this line up with Evernorth XRP, talk about the Clarity Act being signed in April. This is no coincidence that all this is coming together, especially when we think about the SpaceX launching the infrastructure into space. Let's go ahead and jump into these news stories. There is so much to cover. I am pumped. Let's take a look at these news stories. We have on X from SpaceX coming out March 29th, 2026. We have our 16th transporter ride-shared mission is targeted to launch tomorrow from California, and we will deliver 119 payloads into orbit. So when we think about that, that is awesome. That's exciting. Everybody's looking at SpaceX launching, but I don't know how many people are asking what is on those satellites. There are 119 satellites. What's going on? Well, I dug into it, and let's look at what's going on with this, because it is bringing 5G, Internet of Things, and DPIN. And don't forget, after that, we're going to jump into the Evernorth XRP Clarity Act, and also wrapping it up with the Bretton Woods Committee meeting. That is huge. Do not want to miss that. Let's roll into a post I actually posted on X on, March 29th, 2026. As I was learning more about the SpaceX launch, I was pretty excited about it, dove into it, and found out some good information. Read along with me so you have a better understanding of what's really going on with that space launch. So check it out. It says the quantum financial system is being rolled out as the petrodollar literally burns down around the world. SpaceX's Transporter 16 mission is set to launch tomorrow from Vandenberg, delivering 119 satellites into Sun Synchronous Orbit, or SSO, including 57 integrated EXO launch. We have Aerospace Phobos satellites featuring high-performance NVIDIA-based computing for AI and data processing in orbit, alongside Greece's ERMIS constellation, advancing the 5G and Internet of Things connectivity from space. The rideshare approach continues to democratize access to space, enabling rapid deployment of Earth observation, environmental monitoring, and advanced technology demonstrations. From the crypto and Web3 ecosystem, it signals growing infrastructure for decentralized physical networks, or DPINs, on orbit. AI compute like Phobos could support tamper-resistant interference from smart contracts and decentralized applications, while expanding the Internet of Things /5G capabilities, strengthening resilience, tokenized sensor and connectivity networks independent of traditional ground infrastructure. The convergence of space tech and decentralized system is opening new frontiers for secure global data layers. So as we sit back and we look at that launch alone, we have 5G, Internet of Things, DPIN. We're talking about AI and data and security, all these things, right? That is everything that the crypto is bringing to this new infrastructure. We're seeing more launches around that. That's exciting, because I know it was 2024, 2025, around that time frame, towards the end, or sorry, the beginning of the two, we had SpaceX launching with YSAT, the Hedera, big announcement, right? Hedera with YSAT launching into space. That was bringing out this new crypto financial infrastructure, right? That was kind of a good launch with this, but we're seeing them add on to it, is what I'm getting at here. We also have on board is SealSQ. So SealSQ is huge. If you're not sure about SealSQ, we'll talk about that in a second, but let's take a look at their post that they posted on March 30th, 2026. Take a look with me. It says, today's the day. YSAT's 22nd satellite launches on a SpaceX Falcon 9. PQC secured hardware plus on-chain machine transactions, the foundation of post-quantum machine economy. This isn't just connectivity, it's infrastructure beyond Earth. We have SealSQ announcing this launch. They're excited about it. And why is that exciting for crypto, for people that are still getting used to who SealSQ is? Well, SealSQ is using a token called Quate. A part of this whole infrastructure is SealSQ is building out with SealSQ and YSAT. This is where Hedera lives. So Hedera is baked into all this technology as well. So this is a massive piece for anybody that's holding Hedera. But beyond that, if you want to learn more about Hedera and their role as far as bringing the infrastructure from crypto from space to the earth. I actually have a video right here that we jump into more of a deep dive behind this technology and gives you more in-depth of what's really going on with that situation. Check it out if you want to. It will be down in the description and pinned comments so you can find it easily. And while we're here, hit that like button if you like this kind of reporting. Leave a comment. Are you aware of what's really going on with our orbit? Do you know a lot of our infrastructure is being built outside of Earth? It's not really being built on Earth like people are thinking. It's going to be in low orbit, and it's going to keep it more safe, more quantum resistant, etc. It's really some mind-blowing stuff. And if you like this kind of information where there's no kind of hype or hopium pumping you up for false hopes, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We would love to have you part of the channel. Now let's get back into these news stories, which we're going to talk about the Evernorth XRP stating that the Clarity Act is getting closer to being signed. This is a massive move if true. So let's go ahead and take a look at a post from Evernorth XRP that comes out March 30th, 2025. Check out your screen, read along with me. It says the Clarity Act stablecoin yield standoff seems to be resolved. Senate Banking Committee markup is targeted for late April per Senator Loomis. If enacted, crypto's commodity classification becomes cemented into law. This, again, is something everybody is waiting for, the Clarity Act. It's the carrot on the end of the stick, right? Everybody's chasing after. They get everybody excited and pumped up. But I'm getting a gut feeling that this is getting closer to being signed. When we look at these facts of, one, SpaceX being launched with this infrastructure needed. Think about this. You're here right now before the infrastructure of the new financial system is fully rolled out, and you're here being an investor. That is mind-blowing. Really stop to appreciate this moment. But the bigger piece of this, it's interesting that Evernorth XRP is talking about the Clarity Act being signed in April, because when we look at the Bretton Woods Committee Summit coming up, that is in April as well. What a perfect timing that Bretton Woods is here as we are talking about the Clarity Act being signed by Evernorth XRP, aka Ripple, right? If you want to tie those two together. But let's move into the Bretton Woods story, because this is a big one. If you are new to Bretton Woods, if you don't know who they are, go ahead and check out this video right here. We actually did a deeper dive into SWIFT, BIS, and Bretton Woods. There's a lot of information in there that you need to know about, that how our financial system globally is truly put together. In that video, we discussed that very thing. Definitely worth a watch. It'll be description, pinned comments as well. Let's move into the story we're just talking about, which is that Bretton Woods Summit. So this is their actual page. It will be down in the description as well. It says the Spring Summit 2026. As you'll see, it is happening the 14th of April, 2026. Let's read along and see what's going on. It says, alongside the IMF and World Bank spring meetings, Bretton Woods Committee will host its annual Spring Summit in Washington on December 14th of April 2026. The global economic order is undergoing a profound transition as the rules-based system that underpinned decades of stability is under strain and mounting structural and geopolitical pressure. At this year's summit, global policymakers, economists, and institutional leaders will come together to advance pragmatic solutions for urgent cross-border challenges with the goal of building a more resilient international system. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I read through that paragraph there. If you've been around for a while, you guys know I am dyslexic. I get caught up every once in a while, but I keep it in because I like to keep it real here. I want to keep it authentic. So I'll leave my mistakes in. That's just what it is. Let's go ahead and move on though. If this is something you guys are getting ready for, you are ahead of everybody else right now. So you're no longer sitting around waiting for this announcement. You're getting ahead of it. You're positioning yourself before everybody else does, because once this information goes live and this Clarity Act, I know everybody's ready for this Clarity Act to be signed. As long as you understand, once that Clarity Act is signed and things start really picking up, you will not have this opportunity again to buy these assets at the prices we do now. I'm not saying go rush out and buy them. I'm just saying make sure you're doing your homework, your research, you're doing your own planning, because none of this is financial advice, but get yourself ready because we are heating up here, especially what we see in April to May. Might be some crazy times, like I always keep saying. I feel like I keep on kicking the can down the road with that, but we are seeing things pick up, so this is exciting. You guys are here early. Really appreciate that moment. I hope you do. And again, please hit the like button if you like anything in this video. Consider being a member, subscribe. We would love to have you here. And also, before you go, as always, take care of yourself, take care of the people around you, and become the change you want to see. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see you on the next one.